dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah, I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Hey, I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. Na, 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 na. It's gonna be a good day. Na, 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 yeah. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet 'cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. Na, 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 na. It's beautiful. Na, na, na. It's gonna be a good day. Na, 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 yeah. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet 'cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. It's a good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. Na, 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 na. It's gonna be a good day. Na, 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 yeah. It's gonna be a good day. Woo! It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up! Na 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 na, yeah. Can't you see the sun shining? Na 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 na, yeah. I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Hey, I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. Na, 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 na. It's gonna be a
Good morning.
Good morning, we're back.
With tons of hot sports real estate opinions.
Really?
Yeah.
This is hot sports real estate?
Hot sports opinions, but real estate style.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
There's been so many things that have went on since we've been gone.
Yeah. Do y'all remember us?
I know.
We missed you.
Hey, my name's Mike.
My name is Shana. I almost forgot.
All right, well, there you go. And a couple of the things that have happened since we've been gone that we're going to cover as today's topics
Okay.
are going to be, this is where you turn to all of our topics here that you just move. All right, so we got Stacey's weekly update. The power grid almost crashed yesterday.
And how
crazy
did we
is
know
that?
that?
Ooh,
gonna
Shauna's
show
got
you.
the link for you there. Plano, Texas, there was a mortgage company there that was doing business owner loans.
Oh.
And they just laid
not
off
anymore.
75%
Well, I
of their
guess they
staff.
are,
We'll
but-
talk about it. They're
yeah.
still there. And then there's been some changes to clear cooperation and how that gets reported and what's going on there.
And that moved to the bottom of our list.
It did somehow. And then the dollar to the euro is almost at parity. Is it going to break? Is it going to break the buck today? I think it will. I think we'll see 0.999 today.
All right, we got a lot to
euro
cover.
on the dollar. Super excited.
All right, Stacey.
Let's do our update.
Let's do it.
Hit the bell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Stacey's weekly update. Here it goes.
Hey, good morning, Acquisto Real Estate family and everyone who's joining us for TNT today. It is a Making It Happen Monday, and I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend and was able to stay cool. Oh my goodness, it was so toasty outside. You guys just remember to stay completely hydrated and out of direct sun for, super lengths of time if you can. It's super dangerous. And we had up at our little local water park that's not far from our house, there was a lot of heat exhaustion that happened this weekend. I think I did hear of a true case of heat stroke. So just keep that in mind and stay safe when you're out there in this hot weather. Just a couple little reminders. Let's everybody remember to slow down, double check, make sure everything's filled out correctly on any offers or contracts coming in. Let's also make sure we are putting notes in our transaction in the CRM. They are super helpful and they help not only me, but they help you. And the reason I say that is when we have different situations, like we have one right now where our Matterport on one of our listings is syndicating correctly to every single third-party website except for one. And I've been in contact with that specific third-party website and am working with their technical support. There's nothing that we can do about it. We have to rely and wait on them because we don't own the website. But I have all the notes in the system, so that way if the agent involved needs to go look in there and see what's going on, they're able just to open the transaction and see. But I think it's just a great thing. Our note system is great. You can tag somebody in it. So if you need something specifically that you want me to read or Megan to read or anybody else, you just tag them and then it comes up and it's super easy. So let's talk about Monday, July 4th through Sunday, July 10th. You guys, we had 6 contracts turned in this week and 1 closing. So congratulations on everybody's hard work. Again, just stay cool. It is just so dangerous and so warm out there. And I hope everybody has a great week and I'll talk to you soon.
So great job, Stacey. Yes, everything needs to be documented and in the notes, or it didn't happen, right? Or it's really hard to prove. But I love the stay cool. Like when I was a kid, people would be like, when you would write things at the end of the year in the yearbook. Did anybody do that? Where you get everybody's signature and they write and they would always say, stay cool.
To you. Oh, wow, because you were cool and you just had to continue to do that.
I guess so.
Ah, I see. That's awesome.
Anyway.
You good?
I'm good.
Hey, Texas, your power grid, it's kind of like all on its own. And did it crash?
No, but according to this, that is really cool information. I hope you guys don't get so mesmerized by it that you are not productive in your day. But Omkar is going to pull over here. There is a ERCOT.com graph that you can watch how the supply and demand's working of our power. So
I'm going to go ahead and take control of this for just a second and show what we're looking at here. So what this shows over here is the capacity. Mm-hmm. There's committed capacity and then there's quick start capacity and demand. And yesterday there was a time here in the afternoon where it got really crazy. Yeah. So I'm going to see if I can go back to yesterday and get to where that was. There's like a previous day.
At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it was very close. Our power was going to just...
It was really crazy. Maybe I need to go back. I was on it yesterday.
Go out. So we're trying to rush and get all of our work done, just in case.
I know. But this anyway shows what's going on.
Yeah.
And yesterday it was inverted where the lines were on the wrong side.
It's like, whoa.
We got up to a point where we were expected to have 82 for our demand, and we couldn't get up that high with the capacity. And luckily, everything worked out because people conserved.
Yeah,
we're supposed to get
turned our
really
AC
close.
Up, temperature up, and maybe that saved it.
So this link will be in the description. You can take a look at it and see what's going on here. And it tells you if you should conserve and when you should or when you should not and what's going on there. But this is a real problem for us.
It is.
Okay, so if we really talk about this and we go back and we just say, why is this important from a real estate perspective?
Yeah.
Right? So you're going to get a lot of questions about what in the world is Texas doing with their power grid? Why is this a problem? How are we letting it be a problem? How did this happen in the summer after it almost happened in the winter? How dangerous is it if it happens in the summer? So in the winter, things freeze like the pipes. But people most likely work out, right? And it ends up being kind of okay in the winter, as odd as that is. But in the summer, you can't get out of the heat.
Well, you have a fireplace.
It just keeps going.
You do have other methods. It's really...
To stay a little warmer, you can put a blanket on. But in the summer, if you don't have power, you can't even turn on a fan.
Right.
So I'm not sure which one's more deadly, right? If your power went out for as long in the summer as it did in the winter, it would be very dangerous to people.
It is.
When it's as hot as it is. So it's a problem. And you're going to be asked by people. And I think the demand for things like which power, does the power go out in this property when there's a problem? Is it on a hospital grid? Is there extra protections there? Do you have something like a backup generator? And I think those things are going to become increasingly more important.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of people still moving to Texas, and if they don't make a change, it's just putting a lot more stress on the grid. So at some point, we're going to have a problem if they don't fix it.
Yep. So there needs to be a real solution to this problem.
Yeah.
And hopefully we get there. But from a real estate perspective, the grid is definitely a concern. And the basics behind it is in Texas, we do have our own power grid. We're not connected to the rest of the country because we always believe that we're like independent and free and can't rein us in and we're...
Yeah, might need to let go of a couple of things.
Well, or just make our power grid better.
Fix it.
Just totally upgrade it.
Look, we've known about the amount of people moving to Texas and the strain on the grid for years.
Imagine all this money that we should have coming in theory, because oil prices are high. Is there anything better to spend it on aside from education than fixing our utilities?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Our critical infrastructure. And I don't know, just seems really, really simple to me. Yeah. If somebody said, hey, we have all these high oil prices and we're going to fix this right now, would people be like, all right, that totally
maybe
makes
things
sense.
are going on that we don't understand, but it does seem like there should be some work going on there.
Time for a big project. Let's get it done. Whoa. Mortgage industry leader lays off 75% of people, and their office is in Plano. So we're going to show some of this information off here.
76%.
70, did I say 6? 76% of their workforce. So we're going to go ahead and share the screen and give you some information. Non-QM lender fires 3/4 of their workforce. All right. And so they're trying to get ready for what they think is going on. First Guardian Mortgage is the name of the company. They are headquartered in Plano. So I'm bringing this up to you because it is local and it is real estate related. Now, a non-QM loan also could be known as a business owner loan. Okay? And they just laid off 76% of their workforce to try to help things out so they are ready for a correction.
Right.
Okay.
So they said they're having a hard time getting funding, right?
Yes, they are having a hard time getting funding. And they expect to have some losses and what's going on. And people don't know exactly where we're going with the economy. And they preemptively had, operating losses and cash flow challenges. And
by the way, we had a guy yesterday that did this exact loan.
Yes.
We actually put him in touch with a lender on Sunday.
Yes, who was a previous TNT guest, who specializes in business owner
And
loans.
we were working a deal and kind of got in a crunch and called him, and he picked up the phone on a Sunday night after 7 p.m. And I mean, it was kind of incredible. So now we turned that frown upside down and got our deal.
This is one of the
Back
problems
afloat.
with the mortgage industry, is if you work for a big lender, they do typically hire a lot of people during different times.
Yeah.
And then they fire a lot of people when rates go up. So their hiring would be related to lower interest rates, and their firing would be related to higher interest rates. And it's kind of a thing, right?
Yeah.
And it's cyclical on how it works. Tough place to have a job where your job is based on the interest rate, not how you're doing, right?
Yeah,
and so
it is
what
tough.
kind of happens is people are like, well, if we're quick to fire and we lay everybody off, then we can be around for when interest rates go back down. And then when all the people refinance, we'll just bring all the people back, right?
Yeah.
We'll find new people. I don't know if that's the right way to do it or what goes on or how you should be conducting your business. I'm just reporting what kind of goes on. So there are some people that have been laid off. If any one of you guys know those people, I don't know what to say, right? Like condolences, but the economy is good and you should be able to find something. You might almost be happy that it happened quickly so they can bounce back and find something else.
Right. Yeah.
While everything is still
But I
as
think
hot as
this
it
is
can be.
a sign of things to come, maybe, that, you know, of our stabilization and market correction. You know, you might see more of this.
Yep. I kind of agree. Ladies and gentlemen, the market is moving, things are happening, and that is our topic. Done. Changes to clear cooperation and the reporting policy as it relates to that. Here's Shana. She's got a quick update for you. It'll be quick.
Quick update. So, you know, there's been discussions on, hey, I see this person and they're marketing their property. They're showing the photos of it and they're telling the city, but they're not putting that address on there. And we've believed that that was acceptable. Well, it's not. So the requirement to provide a full address of property when reporting this as a violation has been changed. So now you can report this as a violation. This falls in line with the NAR enforcement requirements. They've been clear on this the whole time, but I think there was some misunderstandings through Netris. So now they coincide together, and it is very clear that you can submit a complaint.
Okay.
So you can submit a complaint, and they do have to research it, and you can get fined for marketing a property even though it doesn't have the address. That's the thing to know here. So be careful. We've had discussions on this in the past, and is what it is. So we want to be careful. Nobody wants a fine. It can be a $5,000 fine. So that's pretty steep. So let's all be careful with that. That's it.
Thank you, Shana. I'll take care of the rest. I don't know. You call me. It must be important. All right. So that's a wrap for us today. Stacey's weekly update covered the grid crashing, the mortgage industry laying off 76% with a local business, and changes to clear cooperation reporting. It is Tuesday, and
Get to work, people.
hey, we're happy to be back. We
Yes.
really are. I can't wait to see all of y'all.
Yeah. See you soon. Have a great day.
All right, so picture time.
All right. Just me? That's all you get?
Right. Texas big crash. Okay. Second one we have is Plano, Texas mortgage industry leads on. Yeah. Changes to player cooperation. It's coming up now. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
It's a groove.